Traders, welcome back to another monthly recap. This one is a tad bit late, but of course, better late than never. As you're tuning in, hit that thumbs up button. If you are a new viewer, consider subscribing as you watch throughout the video. Guys, March has been one of the slower months so far here in 2023. And I told myself, hey, when things do slow down in this market, it's all about account preservation. That's how I approach these slower markets. I expect, from myself and my company, slower growth, right? Slower growth. And, at worst case scenario, can we go sideways? Account preservation. Can we go sideways, protect the gains that we already have? And when things do get better, when things do pick back up, we can, essentially start where we left off instead of having to climb our way back out of a hole. That's the expectations that I usually would have in slow market conditions. My only goal is really and truly to survive, thread water, not have big red days. All right. So let's jump in here to March 2023 and take a look at some of the green days versus red days. You guys will notice the 29th is blank. This is because I took the day off, was not feeling well around that time, and I decided, hey, I needed a break. So yeah. We do have, what is that? 7, 8 red days, 5, 6, 7 red days, 7 red days, which is not, the aim here. We want to try and limit the red days as much as possible, but still, it was still a pretty decent month. Now, what I will say is that this is the month for the banking crisis here in 2023. Credit Suisse, First Republic Bank, and Silicon Valley Bank, as I'm saying that in a weird way. Silicon Valley Bank, those banks came out of nowhere, and that was around week number 2, getting into the 13th. And so, I started off fairly decent, $600 green day, setting the tone. We do end up having some trouble on Thursday and Friday, but we study up on the weekend on the 5th, and we come back hitting the ground running. 600, 400, 300, 700, 500, and then bank stocks start to come into play. And we start to see some weakness in small caps. Yes, it did happen. So it was a little unfortunate. And I didn't do a great job switching over to those bank stocks earlier whilst the volatility was hot. And so I missed out on some action. I tried trading the small caps and they were dead. And unfortunately, it did not pan out very well for myself. Week number 3, you'll see that it came in here, or, week number 4, I guess, we came in here and we're barely, threading water. We got a nice green day on the 21st and slow and steady. Monday the 27th, very disappointing day, most disappointing day of the month, biggest red day of the month. So avoidable. We came into the morning understanding that we were seeing bigger red trades to start the day, and I did not do a good enough of a job to slow my roll and be patient for A quality setups. I told myself to do that. I did not follow through with the plan. I ran guns a-blazing, got myself pretty red pretty quickly, and by the time the momentum came around, I was already hitting max loss, couldn't trade with that freedom and that, that ease of mind. And so I did myself a huge disservice on what should have been a green day of 200, 300, 400. Here I am down $855. Absolutely reprehensible and should never happen. All right, let's jump into the detail. So we're gonna end the month 2, right? A lot of twos, $2,222.33. It would have been interesting if that was 22 cents. Maybe I would have to play the lottery. But anyhow, we're coming in just over $100 a day. Our volume at 166,000 shares, not quite that high. $36 winning trade, $26 losing trades. We took 1,300 trades total. My accuracy was definitely down quite a bit on the month. I'm usually around 50, 51, 49. So 44 is definitely on the lower side. Not great. Average hold time losing trades and winning trades, we had half a minute. So just let me know. Well, let's see, 20 seconds for winning trades and 12 seconds for losing trades. Largest gain, 421. Largest loss, 491. So we definitely got caught in some bigger flushes. And, ultimately my goal is to always try and strive for a minimum of a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And my profit loss ratio will sometimes, will sometimes reflect a lower number than that, 2-to-1, maybe 1.5 0.9 to 1, right? That kind of thing, 1.7 to 1. But we strive for 2 to 1 minimum. So it's not great that we don't have the separation here. What that means is, hey, our largest gain should be 800, 1200 to our largest loss being 490, right? When it comes to our winning trades versus losing trades, our winning trade should be up here at $60 versus $20 on losses, right? On losing trades. So we were red on Thursday, unfortunately, but Monday and every other day of the week, we did all right. And as mentioned, we did have some trouble earlier in the morning, but you know, it's usually my strongest time of day, so I'll still recover, make back some of the losses quickly. And then throughout the rest of the day, we did not do super well. 11 a.m., not so good. 2 p.m. power hour, we didn't really stick around that much. 1 p.m. though, right after lunch, we did see some action. Moving on to price and volume. Under $2, between 2 and 5, we did all right. Between 5 and 10, and not so good. And between 10 and 20, just a couple $100. Best stocks, instruments, top 20. Bottom 20, we got UNCY, FRC. You know, FRC, we could have definitely done way better on this one. BLPH. So you guys will see, once again, not a lot of bank stocks up here, right? Mostly small cap stocks, despite the banking stocks being what was hot. We had THMO for losing stocks, DRMA, PYXS, AIMD, and so forth. We'll continue here on to market behavior in relation to the SPY. Whenever the SPY was down or down 1% or 2%, we were actually green. When the SPY was, up, we were actually red, which, is interesting. Win-loss expectation, we made 21,000 and lost 19,000. Not great. January, I believe we made 30,000, lost 20,000. So we made money, but we didn't retain the gains. And things are so choppy, man. Things are so choppy. Our biggest drawdown was about 1,300. And then 1K, we recovered a little bit here, and then boom, right back down. Not great. So we definitely could have done better, man. We definitely could have done better. We can look at win-loss versus days. So we had 15 green days to 7 losing days. We would have wanted some more separation here, of course. So on our 15 winning days, our average green day was 345. And you guys will see this. This is very unlike me. My red days being bigger than my green days. Again, that 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio. This is pretty poor here. And we really let things get out of control on some of those red days. So not great. Volume could have been a little bit higher. Again, accuracy on the lower side of things. And yeah, that's pretty much it here. So, a quick monthly recap just to get the word out there, just to get the news out there. And you guys know I love to always do a little bit of motivation, right? I want to talk a little bit about, what we can expect from ourselves, what we should expect from ourselves. And no matter where you are in the journey, how you should, come and face the markets, right? So regardless of if you're a red trader, break-even trader, small green, fairly green, big green trader, the goal should always be the same for all of us. Progress, right? Slow and steady. Can we see progress? Can we make improvements? Can we make adjustments and continue to practice and put in the work? Continue to study. We got to continue to put in times. There's that concept of 10,000 hours. Let's continue to put in countless hours. And let's not just put in hours blindly, but let's make sure that we're actively working on things. Let's make sure that we're actively looking for things, consistencies, discrepancies. What's working so well? What's not working so well? How can I eliminate this? How can I work towards this? How can I improve this? Those are the things we have to continue to do each and every day, each and every month, to see more consistency in the long run. All right. So remember to stay focused out there. Stay focused. You have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined towards the process. You have to be disciplined towards yourself. Be consistent, show up every day, and do what you must to ensure success. Nothing is too silly. Nothing is too small. Whatever works for you, works for you. Trading is not a one size fits all. All right. So keep pushing forward. Stay dialed in. Be disciplined towards your setups, your A quality trades, and you can really and truly see improvements. I could have definitely done better. I wasn't as disciplined this month. I for sure was too aggressive in the open, starting red, having to go back green, like too much nonsense. And these things are so easy to control when we really think about it. Step back, take a break, reduce share size. Ensure that you do not go red RT 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 to start a day. You know? So we have to always watch ourselves. In this field, we are our own bosses. We are our own managers. There is nobody saying, hey, you clocked in late today. Hey, you showed up late today. Hey, you did not report to the meeting today. Where are you? No, in trading, it's just us. So we have to continue to hold ourselves accountable. All right. Be the best managers, the best CEOs that you can be. Make the executive decisions that needs to be made. Keep yourself in check. All right. That's where I'm going to end this one off. It's been Relentless Trader. Hit that thumbs up. Of course, if you are a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. Check out those links down below for the Momo Pro scanner, which you guys can use code Relentless for 25% off. Also, I did talk to one of the guys over at Momo Pro. There should be a change coming soon that will help us out on the stream, right? So, and I'll talk more about that in the Momo Pro video that I'll be doing. Take a look at the course link, right, for my day trading course, MMU. Right now we do not have active coupons, but take a look. There's silver and gold. Take a look, quarterly and or yearly. All right. Lastly, take a look at the Discord link. That is our chat room. With that being said, it's been RT, and I am, of course, signing out.